Brandon Woodruff, a guy that we saw non-tendered, plenty of history with David Stearns. I don't think anybody probably knows him better than David Stearns would. He's expected to miss the season with a shoulder injury. This guy, since 2000, let's call it 18, has been one of the better pitchers in the National League. The reason that I brought this up is you brought up the timeline of the Mets. Hey, they're not going to roll over in 2024, but we know they'll be foot on the gas in 25 and 26. Is there any intrigue from you of getting Woodruff in now? You're going to pay him. You're going to give him a 2 to 3 year deal. We know this year you're paying just for him to rehab with you, but you might have an ace in 2025 and 26.
I am very intrigued at the concept of Brandon Woodruff. Of course, investigate the injury because shoulders are a little different than Tommy John's. Like if you look at what Tyler Glasnow got when he was injured, he signed a 2-year, $30 million deal with an elbow issue. Woodruff coming off the shoulder, I don't think he would get quite as much as Glasnow. I think he'll be below that 2 years, $30 million. But certainly, if all medical reports show that he should make a full recovery for 2025, I think that with the 40-man flexibility that the Mets have, you really just need to carry him on your 40-man until the beginning of spring training. Then you drop him on the 60-day IL and you forget about him for a year. But certainly when you look at that 2025 window, Connor, makes a ton of sense to throw 2 years. I don't want to
26
like a 24, 25, 26, something like that. And you spread out the money where it's very little this year and more in 2025, then I think that's something that should be very interesting to the Mets. And to be honest with you, it's probably interesting to about 15 teams. So Brandon Woodruff is going to be able to have his choice of teams where to sign with. But that from the non-tender list, I think he stands out as someone that I would love for the Mets to be aggressive after.